Hi, Darren. I'm going to give you some feedback on your portfolio. I know I've given some feedback before. I'm just trying to get this up to date. So I'm going to go right to week 7. Whatever you've got done, you've got done. And if you haven't got it done, you haven't got it done. But we're getting close to the end of the course. So you're giving yourself a B plus here. You're doing your Gen A activity, which is fine. Good, solid reflections, very solid. You spent time on your personal project, quite a bit actually, but I don't see a link to a plan or anything like that. So that is, we'll see where that goes. Lots of documentation here, good in-class contributions here, and a resource. So I definitely agree you're at a B plus there. You're giving yourself a C plus here. And in a separate doc, I was wondering, the student, here's the information literacy document, which is perfect. Just what I wanted, so that's fine. That's not a C plus anymore. You've got some good reflection here. Personal projects, no real link to this. So you're creating a chat bot. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's working, but and then you now have a reflection here. So this is definitely increased. And you've got a resource here. So you're definitely at a B plus there, I would say, for sure. I'm just worried about your project. Now you're giving yourself a C, although you're giving detailed reflection, which is interesting. You've got the activity, which you've done, which is great. And then you've got your reflection, which is solid. Your personal project, 30, you obviously didn't spend much time on that. You got your in-class contributions, but you didn't put it in there. So a great sort of, you have great reflection, which is good. Missing some stuff. So this is more like a B this week. So you're somewhere between B to B plus. Um, and then you did some link here. Okay, I don't know, I'm missing something there. Um, Now for week 4, you've given yourself a B, but you're supposed to actually produce something, and you did, I think, in Notebook. Let's see, I can copy it here, and I'm just on my own screen. Well, I don't have any access to it, so that's not helpful. That's why it's good to download the video and then that's just going to put do not access. I don't know why that is. Maybe you don't have an account, but so it looks like you've spent some time on this, which is okay. So that's sort of at a B. Your project, it looks like you're doing something, but I don't have a link to actual project. And if I look in here, okay, so there's something in here. And this is a prompt bank, so at least I can see something. Well, I'm not sure what that's about, to be honest. So it looks like you're struggling with your project, although you did submit something, didn't you? So that's interesting. STEM and I storybook. So, okay, so you did make some progress. And then there's a very detailed A plus explanation here. Um, but I don't see a document coming out of this, which should happen. Looks like you're making progress in your project here. In-class contributions are fine. Now we're at an A here, which is interesting. So that's good. And then we have a link here. Let's hope that works. It does. So you've evaluating a tool, which is good. And that is all solid. I would agree. That's a solid reflection. You're really on track here, actually. I would agree you're at an A here. That's wow. Okay. Now the cat's out of the bag. You have demonstrated you can do this as an A quality work. So up to week 6, anyway, You are doing pretty well. I would put you at a B plus at this point. I think that's reasonable. There's a bit, I'm not sure what's happening with that project, but you're putting it in. But you're really turning it on here. I can see you're quite capable of A quality work, and I can certainly see that being close to your final grade, depending on the project and the future contributions. So thank you for your effort.